Hi guys, welcome to the focus group. I want you guys to answer everything honestly. We're not looking for answers. We want it to just flow, just like bounce off each other, just have a conversation. So first off, why don't you guys walk me through your average movie watching experience? So when you go out, what do you do when you watch a movie?
I typically watch a movie on my laptop, probably sitting on the couch in my living room or in my bed, and yeah. Oh, with popcorn. Yes, love popcorn.
Anybody else?
That's about my experience as
Yeah.
well.
I probably haven't gone to a movie theater in like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
I either go to a movie theater or hook up my laptop to a TV. Usually turn off the lights. Always a good movie
Turn off
theater
the lights.
experience.
Is that your guys' preferred way of watching movies?
No. Oh, sorry. No, it's not. I prefer like when I'm at home with my family, we'll like all sit on the couch and we also have popcorn then. And we're all like talkers and we like talk to the movies. So that's my preferred because I mean I like that because we like discuss, we're like nerds, but yeah.
I'd probably rather be with like 1 or 2 people, no talking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no talking.
I would
Drives
get
me
so
insane.
aggravated,
People
probably.
talking.
I get kicked.
And then my next question was when you watch a movie with someone else, is that usually a good experience for you? Is that a bad experience for you? Like what's
Very dependent on the person.
Yeah.
Good if they don't talk.
Yeah, when I watch movies with my roommate, she doesn't know how to follow them very well, so we had to pause it and I have to explain it to her a lot, which gets a little annoying, but it's okay in the end.
So would you guys prefer watching movies with friends and family, or would you prefer watching movies alone?
Prefer with friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would prefer with friends too. I would say that it's like if you're watching a like funny movie by yourself and you're dying laughing, it's just not as good of an experience as if you're like with other people and yeah.
So would you all say that your worst movie experience would be with people that are talking and many
Yes.
distractions?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easily.
Okay.
Or the one in Disney where the thing jabs you in the back.
So when you guys watch movies, what device is your main device for that?
Laptop.
Laptop.
Yeah. Here, laptop, and then at home, like downstairs, and like watching TV there.
Do you use a streaming service? Do you use
Like Netflix or
Netflix or
Amazon
Hulu.
Prime.
Mhm.
you guys like pirate? Do you ever like go online and watch movies? Just
Exclusively that.
yeah.
Ninja.
Now, how often do you guys use your phone or other electronic devices while a movie is going on?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Depends on if I'm in a crowd or not.
I like the background noise, like when I'm watching TV in my bed,
Yeah.
I'm always on my phone
Yeah,
while the like
absolutely.
show's playing and I have no idea what's happening in the show, but like it's just like a thing I always do for some reason.
Yeah, if I'm in a movie theater, not really, but like if
Yeah.
I'm watching it on my
Yeah.
bed, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
on it like every second.
Yeah. I feel like that's a very generational thing too, is like using our phones during like multiple activities. So it's like if we're not intrigued by a certain part of the movie, we're gonna go on like our phones.
Yeah.
So, when you watch a movie, when a new movie comes out, is there somebody and you think about watching that movie? Are there people in mind when you think about watching it? Say, I want to watch it with so and so. Is that a common thought?
My mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
She's a good
emotional-
person to watch a movie with.
Yeah.
Emotional
Yeah.
connections, I guess.
So, would you be willing to, say, use your phone to stay in contact with somebody while a movie is going on that you're both watching?
Like
Are they
FaceTime
next to
someone
you?
while you're like watching a movie.
They're not next to you. It's a way to it's a distance sort of thing.
They're watching it at the same time as you?
Yes, same time, like perfect stream.
If it's like a TV show, you could call like during the like commercials, but a movie probably not. I would just do it after. Like I feel like I would get distracted if I'm actually trying to watch it.
Same.
So, what is your preferred method of communicating with somebody that's far away from you?
FaceTime.
FaceTime. So, if you had a family member, sibling, and so you'd watch the movie, then you'd FaceTime them after. Is that
It depends.
I-
who it
Yeah,
is.
because I wouldn't really want to talk during the movie if I'm like really into it.
I'd FaceTime during it. No, yeah, I think it would be nice, and I think it's like, especially at our age, like being college students and being away from home, like my preferred way to watch a movie is sitting at home with my family, like on the couch, so like we would get a similar experience, while being on, like we can see each other's reactions and like you know, like I said, not laughing in a movie by yourself, but like with other people.
so? Would you guys keep text? Would you keep text conversation with somebody while a movie is going on, or no?
It's weird, like if I'm at a movie theater, like I won't like use my phone, but if I'm like watching a movie in my bed and like someone texts me, I'll answer it and then put it down and like keep watching, but at a movie theater for some reason I don't. It's just
Yeah.
It also definitely seems more likely, even if like we're both watching the same show, that I would text somebody during the show, not call.
I think that it's minimal in a movie theater, and then a lot on bed.
So if you wanted to watch a movie with someone, if you wanted to watch a movie with someone and also communicate with this person, it would be easier for you to text rather than to have some kind of video
Yeah.
chat going on.
Yeah.
And if there was a service that allowed you to do that when paired with, say, Netflix or your streaming service, would you want to buy that service?
No.
Like elaborate on that.
Yeah.
So if you were given the opportunity to watch a movie at the same time as somebody else with like a perfect stream, and then also be able to simultaneously talk to them during that movie.
Mm.
I wouldn't want to pay for it.
Yeah, I don't see like a need for it, I guess.
That's fine.
Just
So are you?
I
So-
would pay for it, but not a lot. I don't have a lot of money.
That's fair. We're
It
at college,
depends, like,
right?
I feel like who you're talking to, like, on it. Like, if you have a choice, like, if it's, like, just, like, a random person, I definitely wouldn't do it, because they probably wouldn't stop talking during it. But, like, say if, like, I'm watching a show and, like, my mom's at home and, like, me and her are always, like, for example, like, The Bachelorette or something, like, we always FaceTime each other after. So if it's something like that, like, I can see, like, me and her talking, like, if, like, someone goes on a date or, like, et cetera, you know, like, stuff like that.
See, I like that. If you guys have any suggestions about this idea, like I'd like to hear the ideas. That's
I like
great.
that.
That's great.
Exactly.
Like if you have, what do you guys think about that service in general? What do you think would be good about it? What do you think would be bad about it? Being able to communicate with somebody during a movie via text chat.
I guess if it was like you were watching the same thing at the same time, you could not like ruin a part of the movie or show or whatever. Like if I texted my dad last night about the Bruins game, and he was like, "Oh crap, I didn't see them score yet," so like ruined it for him. I guess.
Would you see this service being useful for things outside of movies then? So you'd say,
I guess if it.
I'd say more so for TV shows
Yeah.
Yeah, TV.
Like TV shows that are like still going on, like The Bachelorette, or like
or Game of Thrones. When people get all
Yeah,
hyped over
that's
Game of
the
Thrones, you
one.
can communicate with other people watching it.
Oh, sorry.
no.
I was just gonna say also, maybe if we're doing things like working on assignments, like if you have an assignment up and you're like doing it with someone, I mean that's not like watching something, but like if someone's editing like my paper, like we can like have a conversation about it like over the like with this one.
I like that. You're gonna say something?
no, I like that.
So, would you guys want that, if you had a service like this, and it was an attachment to, say, Netflix, YouTube, your TV service, would you rather have it be like an attachment for that, or an application that you would download separately on your laptop?
I think an application.
I feel like maybe something with, like, what you're watching.
Yeah,
That
so it
way.
just like shows up on the side
Yeah.
or something. I guess.
Like, it's kind of like when you have Netflix, like, it automatically pops up type of thing, rather than just, like, downloading another app. I feel like more people would get use out of that if it's already there.
I would want it to be a separate application because if it like pops up on the screen, it might be annoying at times, like when you're watching the show.
I think that's all we have actually for now, I think for questions, but if you guys have any comments, like questions more, you can ask them now.